ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's matchup for your South Christian Sailors face-off against Forest Hills Central in tonight's football matchup. I'm your announcer this evening, Nathan Ewing. And as we await the kickoff, here, let's take a quick moment and thank our sponsors. They are, of course, Byron Township, a community on the move, and Gaines Charter Township. And both teams will meet at midfield for the coin toss. Rather warm and humid October night, 78 degrees here in Byron Center here at Waddell Field, where your Sailors will await the result of the coin toss. Forest Hills Central will receive the ball to start the game. Blake Telejan and Miles Pell back to receive. Number 59, Hudson Kerstetter, will kick off for the Sailors, and we are underway. Nice kick. This will go to Telejan. Fielded at about the 4. He has this little bit of room on the seam towards the sideline. He'll get down around the 33. Three out wide, man in motion is behind him, gonna go with the screen to the man in motion. That's number 25, he's got a good gain down to the 50, just past midfield into Sailor territory. That's number 25, Colin Group. It's going to be a timeout called by, I believe, Forest Hills or the officials. It is going to be an officials timeout. Well, really quick, while they take a second, we here at BCTV are always looking for new opportunities to connect with our community, and one that makes the biggest impact is in the form of a sponsorship. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor of BCTV and would like more information, call 878-6780. Sponsorship rates are affordable, tax deductible, and help bring you even more community-oriented content. And the clock will resume. 11 minutes, 20 seconds left. Ball on the South Christians, 49 for Forest Hills Central. Man in motion, it's Group again. Quarterback keeper, though. And he breaks one tackle, and he'll get down to about the 45. Nick Williams, the quarterback there for Forest Hills Central. Gain of about 3, 2nd and 7. Shotgun formation, back lined up to his left now. As group was in motion, quick pass, fumbles it, and that was slightly forward, so that will be an incomplete pass. Blake Telejan, the intended receiver there. 3rd down and 7 now for the Rangers. Williams now alone in the backfield. And he's looking to pass. Pressure comes, lets it fly, and checks it down, caught. 1st down and then some down to the 20. That's number 7, Matt Sexton. Solid gain. Now the Rangers are at the South Christians 30-yard line. With a fresh set of downs, 10.5 minutes left on the clock here in the first. Williams alone in the backfield again. Man in motion is Telejan, and he'll hand it off on the sweep, and he's got room to run. He's going to get down at about the 20. And that will be enough to move the chains, a 1st down on the sweep. Just inside the 20 now for the Rangers. Williams still in shotgun. Man in motion is Sexton, and he will hand it off to Group, who will get maybe a couple there. Not much good defense there by your Sailors. Able to stuff the run on that one. Official gain of about 1 yard. 2nd and 9 on the 18. Man in motion is Group again, looking for it. Telezan will get it. He's around the right side this time. Good run there. That will be good for a 1st down. Making it 1st and goal for the Rangers. Right on the 4 is where the ball is going to be placed. Goal to go for the Rangers. Williams moves Group to his left. Williams going to keep it, and he will push forward maybe a yard. But the Sailors do stuff him on that one. Was a gain of 1, 2nd and goal still, but now on the 3. Williams in the backfield, back behind him. 2 men in motion. Sexton in motion again. They will hand it off to Group, and he broke 1 tackle but won't break the 2nd one. There's number 32, Dax Blackport. Freshman for the Sailors, who made that stop. That's going to go for a loss of about 2, 3rd and 5. As Rangers are a little delay here as they are getting the play. Group now to Williams' right. Williams on the run to the right side, looking for someone, and he will let it fly. Caught. Touchdown, Rangers. Nice play on the run there by Williams to make the pass to Matt Sexton as we await the PAT. Joe Emerson to make the kick. Kick is up, and it's good. So that'll put 7 on the board for the Rangers as they manage to strike first on their opening drive. And the Sailors will await their first possession. 7 minutes, 25 seconds on the clock in the first. Nearly 1,500 of the state's top student athletes will be recognized for excelling academically and in-school activities through the MHSAA's Scholar Athlete Award, underwritten by Farm Bureau Insurance. The applicants will be in the running for a total of 32 $2,000 college scholarships. Application materials are available exclusively online through the MHSAA website, and the deadline to apply is December 6th. Don't miss out. Emerson to make the kickoff as well for the Rangers. And the kick is away. Bit of a line drive kick, lands at about the 32 before it goes out of bounds. That will cause a penalty and better field position for the Sailors. Looks like they're going to redo the kickoff. I've never seen this before, so I apologize for not exactly knowing why. I guess a penalty, now they're at the 35, so I assume that it's a penalty, the penalty on the kick that went out of bounds. So Emerson will get another chance at it, but now from 5 yards further back. And we'll do it once again. And the kick is another line drive right at one of the Sailors, fielded at the 29. He's going to be pulled down at about the 38. So a little confusion there as they needed to redo the kickoff. But nonetheless, Sailors now on offense. Their first possession of the game, trailing by a touchdown. Man in motion, going to hand it off. That's number 3, Jesse Vandegrind, who's going to get a nice solid gain. And that is good for a first down. Ball is on the 49, just shy of midfield. Schultz in shotgun. They're going to try a screen of their own to Vandegrijn, who is going to be stopped right at the line. No gain and no loss. That'll be 2nd and 10 for South Christian. Schultz back in shotgun. Back to his left is Osterhaven. Hands it off to Osterhaven, who's going to get a nice solid run. Pick up about 5 there. Third down and 4. Easton Rack, the man in motion. And then Osterhaven also in motion. Screen out to him, and he is going to be stopped short of the first down. Jackson Hartman on the stop. And that will bring up 4th and 4. See what the Sailors want to do here. Offense will stay out there for the moment. Man in motion is Easton Rack. Almost a jump there on the Rangers D-line. Changing the play, timeout called by South Christian. We've always said that sportsmanship is the golden rule in action, but why should it stop when the game is over? Now more than ever, we need to respect each other and treat each other with common decency, not only between the lines, but outside the lines in our daily lives. In sports and in life, nothing beats good sportsmanship. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics. You can also keep up with everything MHSAA on social media. Look them up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for tournament updates, event announcements, video highlights, and high school sports news from around the state. It's the best way to connect with the MHSAA every day. After the timeout, once again, just shy of 5 minutes left in the first quarter. 4th and 4. For the Sailors. Schultz in shotgun. Osterhaven to his right. Osterhaven in motion. Schultz is going to let it fly. Incomplete, says the referee. And that will be a turnover on downs. And the Rangers will get the ball at the 45. On their own 45, I should say.
Great stop there for Forces Central. So the ball 1st and 10 on their own 45. Drive that puts the Rangers in position.
Rangers offense will come back out on the field. 10 seconds left on the play clock. They got to hurry. Man in motion, fakes the sweep. And he's going to get a great run there. 9, maybe 10. Looks like it'll be just short of the first down. Nine, maybe 9.5 yards on that gain. Sexton in motion. Williams alone in the backfield. Motion again is group. Williams on the run. He's getting pressured, lets it fly, incomplete. Almost intercepted. Noah Klump nearly got his hands under that, but that will make it 3rd and 1. Sailors, this could be a very big stop for the Sailors. Rangers started with pretty good field position. Back behind Williams. Man in motion is Sexton again. Snap it, hands off, and he's going to get right through the middle. That's going to be good for a first down. Colin Group again. Charges through the middle for a fresh set of downs. Rangers now on the Sailors' 38-yard line. Four out wide for Williams here. Man in motion is Telejan. Hands it off to Telejan on the sweep, and he's going to get stopped after a gain of about 2, maybe 3. Ruled 2nd and 8 on the 36. And it looks like Blake Telejan's helmet came off, so he will have to sit out for at least a play per the MHSAA rules. Williams back in shotgun. Back behind him is Group. Group moves up to his left. Williams is left. Williams on the run immediately. Pocket breaks, lets it fly. Caught. Nice play and nice catch. That's number 30, Finn Brunink. A big first down. They're inside Sailors 25 now. 1st and 10, 2.5 left. Williams back behind him, 2 out wide, hands it off. It's Group again, and he somehow gets away. As the Sailors' D-line broke up the offensive line very quickly. Got away, but it will still go for a loss of about 1. 2nd and 11 back on the 25. Gonna try another screen, and it is blown up immediately. Number 17, Jack Weiss, read that like a book, and that's going to be a huge loss suffered by the Rangers. That is a huge defensive play for the Sailors. That's a loss of about 5. That'll make it 3rd and 15, or 16, pardon me. Out wide for Williams, a back behind him. Back moves to his right, and that's going to be another timeout called by the Rangers. Both teams have 2 timeouts left here in the first half. 1.5 minutes left in the first. Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. Message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. can also follow BCTV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or on YouTube at BCTV or at BCTV25 for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or on YouTube at BCTV.25 to stay up to date on our productions and news. 3rd and long for the Rangers. Back in shotgun, Sexton in motion. Got a back behind him. Williams back to pass. Lets it fly. That's going to be caught over the middle. First down to the 6. Number 5, Carson Schick on the reception there. And a big play there for the Rangers back in the red zone. 1st and goal on the 7-yard line of the Sailors. Williams in shotgun. Back to his right. 2 out wide to his right as well. Man in motion is Sexton. Also to the right. Williams is going to keep it, and he'll get about 2 down to the 5-yard line. Under a minute now left in the first. Second and goal on the 5. Back to Williams' right. 2 men in motion. Sexton and Brunink. Williams going to keep it, going to try the right side, and he's stopped after a gain of about 2. That's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 still in favor of the Rangers, though the Sailors' red zone defense is showing signs of life, being very, very aggressive, very conservative about the yards that the Rangers can gain. We will, of course, flip sides of the field. Sailors trailing by just a touchdown here. As we await the beginning of the second quarter. Before they get started with the second quarter, let's take a moment and thank our sponsors once again. They are, of course, Byron Township, a community on the move, and Gaines Charter Township. Third and goal on the 3. Sailors could really use a stop here. Williams again in shotgun. Colin Group lets it fly. Caught for a touchdown. Just out of my view, that's number 84, Miles Pell, who made that catch. He's a freshman. I almost called him a rookie, excuse me, but he is a freshman for another touchdown for the Rangers. They pull ahead 13-0 on the first play of the second quarter. Blake Telejan on the hold. Emerson to make the kick for the point after. Good hold. Kick is up. No good. Wide to the right. Score will remain the same, 13-0 in favor of the Rangers. Everyone in sports is in search of the elusive perfect game, making every shot, completing every pass, striking everyone out, getting each call right. That's right, game officials enjoy the competition and seek perfection just like the players do. If you still have that competitive streak and want to help kids by giving back, maybe becoming a high school official is for you. To register, log on to MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
All right, that makes sense. 1.8 to 2.
The way has to be right.
Let me know.
Easton Rock and Jesse Vandegrind back to receive the kickoff. Miles Pell will be kicking it off for the Rangers here. Kick is away. Will be Easton Rock to make the return. Bit of a lane, and he will get down to the 30. Sailors suffered turnover on downs their last drive, trailing now by 13 here in the second. Just 9 seconds have expired here in the second. Schiltz with the back to his right. Man in motion is Rock. Low snap, he fumbles it. Recovers, but no, he's going to be sacked well behind the line inside the 25. Snap was low coming out of there. Had to recover, and the Rangers took full advantage. It's going to be a big loss of yards. 2nd and 14 now for the Sailors. Rock again in motion. Schiltz going to let it fly deep, and it's caught at the 41. He's at the 20, the 15 finally pulled down. A huge gain. That's number 2, Owen Burgess on the reception. And that is a huge play. And that really got the Sailors faithful excited. One quick play after that tough loss of yards, and the Sailors are already in the red zone. Schiltz alone in the backfield, and that's going to be a flag thrown. That is going to be false start, looks like. So they will be pushed back 5 yards. 1st and 15 now for the Sailors. They're on the Rangers' 20. And another stoppage signaled by white hat ref. Looks like they need to get the chains right. Schiltz in shotgun. Vandegrind to his right. 4 wide receivers for him. Man in motion is Rock. He's going to look for Burgess again. Throw caught. And he got it. Touchdown, Sailors. What a play by Owen Burgess. Dove backwards to make the catch. Got 1 foot in as per the rules in high school. And as it stands right now, it's 6-13 as we await the point after try for the Sailors. A 3-play drive for the Sailors, and they put up a touchdown. A loss of yards, then that huge play by Burgess, and then another pass to Burgess for the touchdown. Hudson Kerstetter to make the kick. Kick is up, and it is good. 7-13. South cuts Rangers lead in half. In record time, that was about a little under 1.5 minutes of game time expired for that drive. Incredibly efficient work by the Sailors. Kerstetter to make the kick for the kickoff. Hopefully this will be the only kickoff that they have to do. Telejan and Pell are both back to receive it. Telejan will get it, fielded at about the 5. He's at the 20 before he's pulled down at the 25. Good work by the Sailors special teams to get that stop pretty quickly. 75 yards to go for the Rangers. Telejan was limping a little bit after that play, so I hope he's all right. 10.5 minutes left here in the second. Nick Williams back in shotgun. Back behind him is Group. Sexton in motion. Shifts the D-line, hands it off to Group, and he gets nothing. Big stop by number 79, Nathan Potter. 6'3" junior on the defensive line. Put a quick stop to that one. Goes for no gain and no loss. So it remains 10 to go now on second down. Group again behind Williams, now in motion, off to his right. Gonna look for the screen, no, Williams lets it fly, and caught! No! Couldn't hang on to it. Burgess was on the coverage there. Carson Schick is who was the intended receiver. Third down and 10. Sailors defense no doubt inspired by that quick drive by their offense. Now looking to capitalize on this chance here. Sexton in motion. Back behind Williams. Williams back to pass. Can't find anybody. He's on the run. And he is going to be met by Caleb Winicky a little bit before the first down. Going to be 4th and 2, pardon me. It was 4th and 1, actually. Their offense is going to stay out on the field. They might just be trying to get the Sailors to jump here. We'll see what they decide to do. 9 minutes left on the clock. Still trying to get them to jump. They are not biting. 5 seconds left on the play clock. And they are going to snap it. Williams, quick kick. Punt is away. No one was back there to receive it. Takes a nice roll for the Rangers. And it will finally stay put at the 12.5-yard line in Sailors territory. 88 yards to go for the Sailors. 8 minutes, 42 seconds left on the clock here in the second. Sailors no doubt feel that momentum starting to shift back in their favor. It was a very good quick kick by Williams. They are deep in their own territory. Shotgun back to his left. And Schultz somehow is going to get about 3 or 4 yards out of that. Very solid improvised work there. by Brody Schiltz, pardon me. He's back in shotgun. Osterhaven to his right. He's got 4 out wide. Man in motion is Rock. They're going to send 5. Williams up the middle. He's got a good gain down to about the 33. A solid run by the quarterback. Huge first down that'll put them at the 33. Schiltz back in shotgun, Osterhaven to his left. Man in motion, fakes the handoff, quick flip, and he is met very quickly. That was a quick pass to number 32, Dax Blackport, who was met by Jackson Hartman there, senior linebacker. Gain of about 2 makes it 2nd and 8 on the Sailor Zone 35. Schiltz now alone in the backfield, 5 out wide for him. Quick pass, incomplete, right through Burgess's hands. Third down and 8 now after the incompletion. Schiltz takes the snap, gonna let it fly, and it's picked off. Tried to get it to Burgess, but number 7, Matt Sexton, read that very well. And he will make the interception for a turnover for the Rangers, and they have very solid field position. Was caught at the 39 of South Christian. And 6 minutes, 50 seconds left on the clock here in the second quarter. Big play by the Rangers defense now with a chance to capitalize in decent field position. Williams lets it fly. Throw went backwards, flea flicker, and it's incomplete. Good defense there by the Sailors. That was Will McLean on the coverage. It looked like the pass went a little bit forward from my point of view, but I could be wrong. The pass to from Williams to Telejan, that is. But no flag on the play, so it will just be ruled as an incompletion. 2nd and 10, still on the 39 of the Sailors. Four out wide for Williams. He's alone in the backfield. Sailors send 4. Throw is knocked away, I believe, by Noah Klump. It's well read to swat that away. 3rd and 10. Still on 39. Rangers unable to get even a yard against Sailors defense. Since that touchdown started the second quarter. Williams moves group to his left. Williams on the run, being chased, and he's going to get about 3 or 4 yards. Gavin Boma was number 8 on that play, almost got to him. Looks like he got out of bounds after a gain of about 1. Ball going to be placed at the 38. 4 out wide for Williams. He's going to let it fly, and it is incomplete.
Excellent defense there by
Ben Jackson on the coverage there, prevents that catch, and that will be a turnover on downs. Sailors will get the ball right back, right at the 38. 6 minutes, 25 seconds left on the clock. And Schiltz back out there to lead the Sailors offense. Still trailing by 6. Williams is going to keep it. He's going to go right up the middle. Gain of about 2, maybe 3. It's actually a gain of 4 down to the 42. Schiltz in shotgun. Van de Grind to his left. Man in motion, they're going to hand it off on the sweep. That's Dax Blackport, and he's going to be held up. Number 5, Carson Schick. Grabbed him by the leg there to prevent any further gain. He will get a couple, though, to make it 3rd down and 4. Schiltz in shotgun. Back to his right. Flag is going to be thrown. And no, it's actually going to be a timeout by South Christian as the play clock expired. Third and 4 on the Sailors' own 44-yard line. They trail by 6. The love of the game draws us to sports as players, coaches, spectators, and officials. For officials, it's a way to stay in the game they once played, to feel the thrill of putting on the uniform, stepping onto the playing surface, hustling to make the call, and building the relationships which can only be built in sports. If you still have that love for the game, we always need new officials. Register now at MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. 3rd down and 4, just under 5 minutes left here in the second. 7-13, your Sailors trail by 6 on their own 44. Schiltz is 3 out wide and back to his right. Man in motion. Fake the screen, and Schiltz is going to keep it. He's on the outside, past the 40, the 30, 25, 20. He's gone. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. The Sailors have tied it up at 13 apiece through the work of Brody Schiltz's legs. 13-13. As we await the point after try to be made by Kerstetter. And the extra point kick is up. It is good. 14-13, Sailors have taken the lead late here in the second. Momentum now fully behind the Sailors.
No, we will stay right here. As this game has really flipped.
And really quick, while we await the kickoff, once again, we here at BCTV are always looking for new opportunities to connect with our community. And one that makes the biggest impact is in the form of a sponsorship. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor of BCTV and would like more information, call 878-6780. Sponsorship rates are affordable, tax deductible, and help bring you even more community-oriented content. Kerstetter to make the kickoff. It looks like Pell and Telejan back to receive the kickoff again. Kick is away, gonna be a line drive kick. Swatted down and fumbled. It's number 18, Jackson Buff. Couldn't field it cleanly on the line drive kick by Kerstetter. And now the Rangers will have to start inside their own 30. Four and a half minutes. Sailors defense on the last couple of drives by the Rangers has looked pretty much unbreakable thus far. We'll see what Williams can do. Back behind him, 4 out wide. Sexton in motion again, into the slot. Snap, quick pass on the screen that might have fallen, but it is called a complete catch. But for not much gain, that was Miles Pell on the grab. Second and 10. It was a catch for no gain, or for a 1 yard gain, looks like. Second and 9. Just shy of their own 29-yard line. Less than 4 minutes left here in the second. Williams by himself in the backfield. He's going to take it himself, and he is met very quickly once again. That is number 79, Nathan Potter, the 6'3" junior on the D-line. Comes up with another huge stop. 3rd and maybe 8 on the 30-yard line, or just shy of the 30-yard line, so it will remain 3rd and 9. South Christian's defense in the second quarter has been, well, effective to say the least. Williams again, alone in the backfield. He's looking to pass. He lets it fly, incomplete. Number 9, Caleb Winicky, got a hand on it. So it fell and hit the turf, I should say. 3 minutes exactly left on the clock here in the second quarter. Rangers still deep in their own territory. They're going to look to punt this away. Brody Schiltz back to receive the punt. And fumbles the snap. Kick is straight up. Probably got a hand on it. And it takes a okay roll for the Rangers. That's going to make it to the 48. But Sailors are still in Forest Hill Central territory to start this drive with just shy of 3 minutes left on the clock. Again, they lead by just that point after. 14-13 on the Rangers' 48. Coach Danny Brown giving them the game plan here as we are approaching the closing minutes of the second quarter, or the first half, I should say. Just one timeout left for the Sailors. Schiltz gonna let it fly deep to Burgess, and incomplete. Got a hand on it, but Jackson Buff on the coverage knocks it out. Good defense there by the Rangers. That will go as an incompletion. Worked very well for the Sailors in their second drive of the game. 3 plays, 2 long passes to Burgess to get their first touchdown of the game. Man in motion. They're going to hand it off to that man in motion. He's got a good hole, and he is just charging through. Going to get past the 40, just shy of the 35 of the Rangers. Dax Blackport on the run there. Great run, 2.5 minutes left. He was stopped at the 36, but that's a fresh set of downs for South Christian. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. Shilton shotgun. Osterhaven to his right, Rock in motion. They're gonna hand it off to Rock on the snow. And he fumbled the ball, and number 30, Finn Brunink, will jump on top of it, and the Rangers completely, unexpectedly come out with the ball there. Miscommunication there between Shilton and Rock, looks like. And Bruning took full advantage, and the ball will, possession will switch back over to Forest Hills. Sexton in motion. Williams gonna hand it off. Good game for Colin Group. I believe he got the first, or he was gonna be just shy if he didn't. And he's gonna be just short of the first down. 2nd and 1 for the Rangers. Just shy of midfield. They're still in their own territory. Williams back to pass. He's going to let it fly, and it is caught. Nice grab by Miles Pell, the freshman. A huge catch for a huge gain. Rangers now deep in Sailor territory, so they're looking to get the lead right back. Minute 55 left on the clock. 1st and 10 on the Sailors' 13 for the Rangers. Williams in shotgun, Sexton in motion. Group is behind Williams. Gonna hand it off to Group, who's gonna get a nice gain there. He's gonna be inside the 10. I think down to the 7-yard line there. Minute 20 left. Rangers still have 2 timeouts they can work with. 4 out wide back behind Williams. Sexton in motion. Williams rolling out to his right, gonna let it fly on the run. Caught, touchdown for the Rangers. Number 7, Matt Sexton, the man in motion there, the tight end. With a minute left on the clock, the Rangers pick up another touchdown, making it 19-14.
One answer there, folks. 38-yard completion on the deep ball. Looking for the jump ball. Brought down by Miles Pell. Set up the Rangers a great field possession for the score.
And we will await the extra point. Potentially. Looks like they're talking it out, so this might be a 2-point conversion here, as they are taking a while to come up with a play. 10 seconds left on the play clock. They are not lined up yet. 5 seconds now, and I don't think they're going to get this play off, so that's going to be a timeout called by the Rangers. And really quick, during this timeout, let's take a moment to thank our sponsors once again. They are, of course, Byron Township, a community on the move, and Gaines Charter Township. Also, if you would like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV, that's not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website, www.byrontv.com, for either a Blu-ray or DVD copy of whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15 and DVDs are just $10. Again, call 878-6781 or you can visit www.byrontv.com to order your Blu-ray or DVD today. Head coach for the Rangers is Dave Fortino. As it looked like he has cooked something up to try and get the two-point conversion to make up for that extra point. Williams back to pass. Rolling out to his right. Still looking. And he's going to be pulled down well behind the line. Benjamin Beuter, 6'2" senior, makes that stop, and a huge stop. And a flag on the play here. Hang on. Face mask is the call. Or horse collar. It was a horse collar tackle, so looks like the Rangers are going to get another shot at this. Just a whole load of confusion for both sides as referees are going to discuss this. Looks like they will get another shot at the conversion if they want to. They might just go for the extra point here, though. We'll see what Fortino wants to do. Some substitutions going to be made for South Christian. Blackport and Dylan Quist will come out on defense. Ball is going to be placed at the half-yard line, or 1.5-yard line. They are still going to go for two. Williams has group to his left now. Two out wide to his left. Two men in motion. Williams is going to keep it himself, and he's not going to get there. The Sailors once again put a stop to it. Still, the score will remain 19-14 with a minute left here in the second. Still a timeout left for the Sailors as they are set to receive it. And they will also receive the kick after the half. Rangers tried to gamble on the two-point conversion and come up short. Now they only lead by 5. Van de Grind and Easton Rock back to receive the kick. Miles Pell will make the kick. Freshman who made that big catch. Kick is up and away. Going to be fielded by Rock. Just outside the 10. Going to try to get away, and he does a bit. He's past the 30. Flag is thrown. 2 flags thrown. We'll see what these flags are, but a very solid return there by Easton Rock. Sophomore wide receiver.
50.5 seconds to go. Christian does have one timeout.
And the referees are still discussing what the penalties were, potentially multiple penalties. Still trying to figure out what they did wrong. First one came in by the tackle, and the other one came from a referee all the way down by the 40. They still don't have a call for us, so stand by, everybody. Now 5 referees are in the conversation. We'll see what the call is, maybe. Holding. I can't tell if there were 1, 2, or 3 penalties that this referee signaled for, but there was at least a holding on Central. Ball seems like it's going to remain where Rock got to, and they're just going to re-kick it. For the second time tonight, Forest Hill Central will get a re-kick awarded by the officials. I hope they fix the clock because it's still 50.5 seconds. But yeah, again, this is the second redo kick for Forest Hill Central tonight. And like I said the last time, I have never seen that before. And now to see it twice is truly remarkable. Huge delay here, folks. Sorry for it. I know I read this one out already, but once again, everyone in sports is in search of the elusive perfect game, making every shot, completing every pass, striking everyone out, getting each call right. That's right, game officials enjoy the competition and seek perfection just like the players do. If you still have that competitive streak and want to help kids by giving back, maybe becoming a high school official is for you. To register, log on to MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Looks like they are maybe set to kick the ball off again. Clock is still not fixed, still 50.5 seconds left. Ball to be kicked off at the 40. Once again, Miles Pell to make the kick. Rock, and that's going to be a line drive kick, and going to get past him. He touched it, fumbled, and recovered by Central. Oh, boy. Jackson Buff recovers it. It was a tough kick to field, a lot of spin on it. And it just popped out of his hands, stayed in bounds after it was hit by one of the returners and right into the awaiting hands of Jackson Buff. That is huge for Forest Hill Central. And a timeout called by South Christian. Again, folks, sorry for the absolute chaos of this game thus far. I truly have no words for it. I apologize. Well, I'll read this one again for the it's a little bit brighter news. Nearly 1,500 of the state's top student athletes will be recognized for excelling academically and in school activities through MHSAA's Scholar Athlete Award, underwritten by Farm Bureau Insurance. The applicants will be in the running for a total of 32 $2,000 college scholarships. Application materials are available exclusively online through the MHSAA website, and the deadline to apply is December 6th. Make sure to not miss out, as play will resume 50 seconds. 50.1 seconds left on the clock here. Forest Hill Central with possession and a 5-point lead. Deep into Sailors territory on the 23. Try the screen and a good gain there. That was Blake Telejan on the run. Timeout, I believe, called by, or no timeout call yet. On the first down, which stops the clock for the moment. Have they not placed the ball? Because the clock should be running. Oh, a penalty, I see. A holding penalty called on the defense. So that's going to be additional yardage for Forest Hill Central. That'll make it 1st and goal on the 5. This is one of the most puzzling football games I've ever watched. So again, apologies for that. Under 40 seconds now. And it's handed off to Osterhaven, who's gonna, or Group, pardon me, that's Group, who will get down to 2, maybe the 3. Clock still rolling, 25 seconds left on the clock. They're in hurry up now. Williams hands it to Group again, and he is in for the touchdown. He somehow slips through, and that's gonna make it 25-14 for the moment. With 15 seconds left on the clock. And they are going to go for the extra point. Hold by Telejan. Kick is up and good to make it 26-14. A 12-point lead for Forest Hill Central. Once again, your Sailors will get the ball after the half. Now set to receive with 15 seconds left. No timeouts remaining. Just one timeout left for Central. Now they have, again, 12-point lead. Easton Rock and Jesse Vandegrind back, set to receive with a kick. Miles Pell will make the kickoff again for Forest Hill Central. He's a freshman who's listed just as a defensive back and wide receiver. Now he's making kickoffs. Another line drive kick, fielded well. This time he's going to take it to his left and be pulled down inside their own 30. .7 seconds left on the clock. We'll see what South wants to do here deep in their own territory. Rangers definitely in prevent defense. Have 5 guys outside of the 50. And he is going to get out of bounds a little bit past the 40. Williams on the keep. On the draw. 4.4 seconds left on the clock. 60 yards to go. We'll see what they want to do here. They had a great gain when he passed to Burgess earlier in the second. We'll see if they can recreate that. Schultz back to throw. He's going to keep it, run it himself, and he's going to get a good gain. Past the 45, past the 40 before he's pulled down at the 35. And that will be the end of the first half. Score will remain 26-14. Sailors trailing, but we'll get the kickoff after the halftime. That's all for us here for now. Stay tuned for the second half of Forest Hill Central Rangers versus your South Christian Sailors.
Looking for a score, a schedule, a story? MHSAA.com has you covered. Our newly redesigned website has everything you need to follow high school sports in Michigan. And it's optimized for mobile use. Fans can submit scores on a Friday night, check playoff pairings and game times, or read about the student athletes from your community. Your first stop is MHSAA.com. Connect with us online and get everything you need all in one place.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the second half of the Sailors versus the Rangers. Left off 26-14 in favor of Forest Hills. Once again, Sailors will receive the kick. Miles Pell to make the kick. Freshman defensive back in wide receiver. Looks to be a drone on the far side. The far side of the field, over the goalposts in Sailor territory. Miles Pell setting up, lining up the kick. Vandegrind and Easton Rock to receive it. Line drive kick. Fielded by Rock at the 11. And he's going to be pulled down, looks like just inside the 25, or right on it. And really quick before the first play of the second half. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors once again. They are, of course, Byron Township, a community on the move, and Gaines Trotter Township. Shilton shotgun back to his right. And he's going to hand it off. And they're not going to get much, maybe even a loss of one there. Line of scrimmage will not move. Still 2nd and 10 on the 25. Schultz fakes the handoff, and another fumble, and picked up by Forest Hills. That is the second recovered, or third recovered fumble, I believe, by Forest Hill Central. There's one on the jet sweep, one on the second of the repeated kickoffs. And number 3 right there. Williams in shotgun, back behind him. Sexton in motion. He's going to hand it off to Group. And he'll get maybe one. there. 2nd and 9 is what it's going to be on the 22.
on the edge and Potter in the middle. Potter with 6'2", 280 is a very great forces. Defensive liners, he can stuff fingers. So that, yeah, and a couple stuffs tonight, you're right. He's real solid for the Sailor defensive line.
Williams back in shotgun. Group now moving to his right. Sexton in motion. Williams rolling out to his right. He's going to let it fly, and it is incomplete.
Really nice play again for Luis as he is able to neck this ball down and score a touchdown.
Jack Weiss again on the coverage to break that play up, and it will be 3rd and 9.
Pass interference. This is the one thing that this safety team has not been able to do very good today as they've been getting throws in the middle. 39, familiar position for this Ranger offense.
Williams is now going to be alone in the backfield.
10:28 to go. 39 from the 23.
Snap was a little low. Williams back to pass, lets it fly, and it's deflected, and it's called incomplete. Mark DeYoung signaled that he got under it to make the catch, but the referee was right there and said it hit the ground, so that'll bring up 4th and 9 for Forest Hills Central.
Get that extra couple yards. Great effort by the tackler on the play to get his hands underneath the ball. Unfortunately, refs ruled it incomplete. And then close to the first down, Texans a big body. Without they move forward. So 4th and short, I think.
Williams flanked by Group. Now Group off to his right. Williams rolling out to his right. Gonna let it fly, and it's caught. 1st down.
Yards after catch, more than enough for the first down.
Just outside the 10, it looks like. I believe that was Blake Telejan on the catch. Blake Telejan has been a big playmaker for Forest Hill Central tonight. And a big play there on 4th down gets them a fresh set of downs as they are looking to extend the lead.
Look at this. Daniel know that you're in the blue shirt. That's the stuff there. Well done. You're right. Texan has been big.
Williams flanked by Group. Sexton in motion. Gonna hand it off to Group, who's gonna try to go up the middle, but absolutely nothing. The Sailors meet him there.
Success running the ball up the middle. First down and some little run plays, but other than that, it's not sufficient.
Looked like Benjamin Boyder, Cody Jones involved in that scrum right at the line.
Throwing for over 1,200 yards and doing unbelievable tonight as he almost has 14 yards in the season. Excuse me, Nick Williams. This guy is unbelievable. He can roll out and he can figure out a few, and that's how they've gotten half the touchdowns tonight.
Williams
They've been solid.
has 3 wide. Sexton in motion, trying to confuse the defense. Gonna hand it off to Group again. Gonna try the left side this time, and pretty much the same result, stuffed right at the line.
Great defensive line stop again. Those big
Castian Van Solkema, I believe, was the main player in that stop.
in the pocket to stop the run. And this Forest Hill Central team has not been able to run far. They've been getting pretty close to
8.5 minutes left here in the 3rd. Sailors are locking down in the red zone once again. They've done pretty well when they're deep in their own territory. He's going to let it fly, and it's incomplete, over and maybe through his hands a little bit. I believe that was Ben Jackson, number 31, the defensive back, to hold on to that coverage. And for the second time this drive, this Forest Hill Central will face a 4th and 9. Looks like they are going to go for the field goal. That'll put them ahead by 15. So still a 2-score game, potentially, for the Sailors. Lucas Moeller, sophomore kicker. Kick is up, and it is blocked at the line. And that will roll into the end zone for a touchback for South Christian. Nice work by the Sailors special teams to block it. Score remains the same, 26-14. Sailors still trailing. Really quick, once again, you can follow BCTV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at BCTV25 or on YouTube at BCTV.25 to stay up to date on our productions and news. 8 minutes, 11 seconds left. Schiltz back to his left. He's got 4 receivers. He's going to roll out immediately. He's going to let it fly, and part of me, that is not Schiltz at all. That is number 5, Austin Burgess. Junior quarterback. This pass goes incomplete. 2nd and 10, still on the 20. Burgess with the back to his right. Gonna hand it off to that back who's gonna get just a couple. Good breakup there by number 34, Jackson Hartman. As he's able to trip up group. Or that's Osterhaven, pardon me. Austin Burgess again. Now alone in the backfield. Has 5 out wide. And timeout is going to be called by South Christian. Miscommunication there on the play call. And while once again during this timeout, we here at BCTV are always looking for new opportunities to connect with our community. One that makes the biggest impact is in the form of a sponsorship. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor of BCTV and would like more information, call 878-6780. Sponsorship rates are affordable, tax deductible, and help bring you even more community-oriented content. Third down and 8 for the Sailors. They're on their own 22. Trailing by 15, 7.5 minutes left here in the third. Austin Burgess now the quarterback instead of Brody Schiltz. Burgess alone in the backfield. A little bit of a low snap, but he recovers well. Lets it fly, and it is deflected and incomplete. Dax Blackport had his hands on it, but it just bounced out. It was a nice throw right to him. Just a little bit of an awkward angle, and that will bring up 4th down. Burgess again in the backfield. He's going to back up a little bit. Oh, and he fumbled it, and that's going to be recovered by Central again. Central now going to have great field position once again. Deep into Sailor territory. They are just outside the 15. Sailors got a stop last time. See what they can do here. I believe that is the 4th fumble lost by the Sailors. Nick Williams alone in the backfield. Man in motion is group. Williams going to keep it himself, and he is thrown down right at the line, maybe a gain of 1. It's like Castian Van Solkema on the stop. Official gain is going to be about 2 yards there for Williams on the keep. Moving up to the 14, under 6 minutes left here in the third. Or pardon me, under 7 minutes. Man in motion. Handed off on the sweep. That's Telejan again, and he'll get a couple before he's muscled down. I think just about at the 10, maybe a little shy of it. Third down and 6. Sailors defense again in the red zone, performing exceptionally well. Trying to do all they can to keep this 15-point game a 15-point game. Williams with a back behind him. Gonna fake the handoff. He's rolling out to his right. He's looking, and he's gonna take it himself, pushed out of bounds. Gain of maybe a couple there. Don't think, definitely not a first down. He might have gotten inside the 10 there. We'll see where they rule him down. Or rule him out, I should say. And there is a flag on the play. I missed that, pardon me. Flag is in between the 20 and the 15-yard line. And looks like this is going to... That's going to be against Forest Hill Central. That's going to push them back quite a bit. Now outside of the 20 on the Sailors' 22-yard line. This is a good spot for the Sailors, as Forest Hill Central, despite having a decent lead, have had some kicking woes thus far tonight. We'll see what they can do here. Williams alone in the backfield. He's got 4 wide receivers. He's looking to throw. He's going to let it fly way incomplete. Splits the receivers. And that'll bring up 4th and long. Lucas Moeller, the sophomore kicker for Forest Hills, out there to make a 39-yard field goal. Kick is up, and it is no good. Wide left and short. Once again, the Sailors defense will bend but won't break. Does not let anything get through their red zone here in the second half. 2 drives for Forest Hill Central deep in Sailor territory, and still the score remains 26-14. Sailors now with possession on their own 22. Looks like they're going to make the switch back to Brody Schiltz, who will be under center. Actually in shotgun. Osterhaven to his right. In motion, flags are thrown, and that's going to be a false start on South. That'll send him back 5 yards. It's only the second false start penalty of the game, I believe. And they will try this again, once again. Brody Schiltz in the backfield. Osterhaven, the man in motion. And Schiltz is going to keep it himself. Breaks a couple tackles, and he's going to get a solid gain down to the 23. gain is officially about 7, so it'll be 2nd down and 8 on their own 23. Now Burgess back in as the quarterback. Austin Burgess, that is. He's back to pass. He's going to let it fly over the middle. And it is complete for a 1st down. That was an absolute bullet by Austin Burgess, who's now going to swap out for Schultz again. That was a nice pass. That'll put him on the 31. And a fresh set of downs for the South Christian Sailors. A little bit of a low snap. Brody Schultz recovers. He's on the run. He's going to take it himself. He's past the 40 and going to get just shy of the 45. A little 14 or 13-yard run there for him. They're going to mark him down at the 45, it looks like. So a 14-yard gain on the Schultz keep. Osterhaven is going to come out as well. Kyle Nakliski. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Schultz back to pass. Going to let it fly to Burgess. Owen Burgess, that is, past the 50. For a gain of about 6 or 7 there. Owen Burgess has made some very important catches tonight for the Sailors offense. Again, their 2nd offensive drive of the 3-play super efficient touchdown that they got was a loss of yards and then 2 passes to Owen Burgess to put 6 on the board. Austin Burgess now back in the backfield. He's alone. 5 wide receivers for him, though. A little bit of a low snap. He recovers. Burgess rolling out to his right. On the run, he's going to let it fly. Wide open. He's caught. It's caught. 1st down. 5, 10, touchdown. I believe he broke the goal line, and so does the referee as he signals touchdown. 20-26. And the Sailors faithful explodes here. Now 20-26. Some of those kicking woes might come back to bite Forest Hills. They're going to go for the extra point here. This will make it a 5-point game once again. Just broke the goal line. That was a great run. Kerstetter again to make the kick. Kick is up, and once again, right down Main Street and good. 21-26. Sailors have cut the lead of Forest Hill Central once again. And we'll see what Forest Hill Central can do on offense. Has been pretty quiet thus far, having 2 drives with great field position, but unable to get anything past the red zone defense of the South Christian Sailors. Here in the 2nd half, at the very least. Blake Telejan and Miles Pell back to receive the kick from Kerstetter. Kick from Kerstetter is away, and that's a great kick. That's going to be fielded at about the 6. That's Telejan, who is going to get a decent gain, but going to be stopped before the 30. Put him a few inches inside the 30-yard line is where Forest Hills will start their next drive. 4 minutes and just 1 second left here on the clock here in the 3rd. Really quick before they get started, let's take a moment and thank our sponsors once again. They are, of course, Byron Township, a community on the move, and Gaines Charter Township. Nick Williams alone in the backfield. He's got 4 out wide, Sexton in the slot. Telezan in motion. But Williams is going to keep it, and he is met very quickly. Number 22, Castian Van Sulkema again blows that play up by getting to Williams quickly. A little bit of help from Benjamin Boyder as well. And we do have a Forest Hill Central player down, and the training staff will come on out. Hope he's all right. Starting to cool off now, but it was a very humid game to start off. Hot and humid game here in October. And an injury timeout here. 3 minutes, 44 seconds left on the clock. Forest Hill Central holding on to a 26-21 lead thus far. Trying to get something done here. Last play was a gain of about 1, and it is Nick Williams who was down for Forest Hill Central. Looks like Blake Telejan will take over quarterback responsibilities. Colin Group flank behind him now to his left as he's in motion. Sexton now in motion, moving in. Now to the left. Telejan rolls to his left, lets it fly. Oh, no, almost caught, but knocked down. Tried to get it to Miles Pell, the freshman, but it is incomplete. 3rd down and 10. Sailors have not allowed a yard on this drive thus far. And it looks like Nick Williams is going to head back out there. That's good to see that he is okay. He's going to give the O-line the play call, as they need 10 yards to keep this drive alive. Maybe 9.5 after the run by Group. Williams back to pass. He's going to let it fly. Incomplete. Broken up. The Sailors defense was all over all of the receivers, and that will bring up 4th and 10. The punting team is going to come out for Forest Hill Central, as the Sailors continue to be dominant on the defensive side of the ball here in the second half. Snap is good. Kick is up and away. Schultz with a nice grab. He will be pulled down just past the 45. They'll be there on their own 46.
I tell you what a start for the Sailors in the second half. 2 turnovers early.
Ball's going to be placed on the 46 in Sailor territory. Austin Burgess is going to take the snap from the looks of it. 3 minutes, 14 seconds left here in the third. Burgess is going to be in shotgun. He's got 3 out wide, a back to his right. And he's going to hand it off to Osterhaven, tripped by his own man there. He got about a yard, maybe. Will go for a gain of about 1 onto the 47. Burgess again, now with 4 receivers, back to his right. Back is in motion now. Burgess on the run, gets away from 1. He's gonna let it fly, incomplete. Tried to get it to Easton Rock, but it just pops out of his hands. Had to make the throw on the run. That's a tough play. Still 3rd and 10.
They've been switching almost every play.
Burgess again. Going to be in shotgun. Osterhaven to his right. He's got 4 out wide. And he's back to pass again. Burgess going to let it fly. Incomplete through the hands of Owen Burgess. Had to jump to make the catch. And it just goes right through his hands. We'll see what they're going to do here on 4th and 10. Burgess, or Austin Burgess, is going to stay out there. See what they want to do. Sailors trailing by 5, trying to get them to jump. Three seconds on the play clock, man in motion. And timeout, I believe, is going to be called by the Sailors. They're going to take the 5 yards, actually. That'll put them at the 41, looks like. Give their punter a little bit more room. Or we'll see what they want to do here. 2.5 minutes left in the 3rd. Austin Burgess back out there. 4 wide receivers. Osterhaven to his right. Might see a quick punt here. And he's going to back up. Kick is up. And that's going to take a Forest Hill Central roll and fielded. That's number 3, Parker Udi, who fields it at about the 30 and gets pushed out of bounds at about the 32 or the 33. So nothing going on that drive for the Sailors. But their defense has done very well thus far here in the second half. Nick Williams back and ready to take the snap again. He is alone in the backfield. Man in motion is Group, fakes the handoff. Williams back to pass, gonna let it fly, and it's caught. Strong hands by Carson Schick. Not gonna be much of a gain though. Gavin Bauma gets to him rather quickly. Gain of about 1, maybe 2 yards on that one. Was a very nice catch though by Carson Schick. Nice to see strong hands there. Under 2 minutes now. Williams again alone in the backfield. Nobody in motion. Williams is going to keep it. Try the left side. Nothing there for him. Number 22, Castian Van Solkema again with a big stop. And he will undo that 2-yard reception. They'll be put back at the 35, or just past the 35. So a net gain of about 1 yard of all these plays. Minute 15 left. Van Solkema is an absolute spark plug for this defense so far, here in this, especially here in the second half. Williams back to pass. Gonna let it fly deep. Looking for Pell, incomplete. Overthrow, diving attempt by Pell, but just past his hands, I should say. No flags. So that will bring up 4th down. And the punting team will come back out for Forest Hill Central as once again the Sailors earn another incredibly needed stop on defense. Under a minute now left in the third. Sailors trail by 5 as they await to return the punt. That's Brody Schiltz back there. Punt is away. And let that drop. That's going to take a nice Sailors roll and go out of bounds at about the 37 or the 38 in Sailor territory. And Brody Schiltz is going to take the snap once again for the Sailors. 48.9 seconds left on the clock. Sailors again trail by 5. Jack Bice, the man in motion. Now another man in motion, a little bit of a low snap. Nice recovery by Schiltz. He's going to run up the middle. He's got a big lane, and he's gone. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Brody Schiltz on one play. And the Sailors once again have the lead. Brody Schiltz with a great run, 27-26. As the Sailors gain the lead. One quick play. Again, that's what they've been doing, is these explosive plays, whether it's a pass to Burgess or Schiltz or Osterhaven up the middle. They have just been tearing through the defense on very explosive plays. They aren't always successful, but when they do, you get stuff like that. They're going to try for 2 here, and I like that play call. That's going to get them ahead by a field goal if they can get it. Brody Schiltz back out on the field. He's alone in the backfield. He's got 4 out wide. Man in motion. Osterhaven hands it off, end around. Owen Burgess is going to take it himself past the goal line, and the 2-point conversion is good, 29-26. Nice little end around there, flipping it back to Burgess. Went to Osterhaven to Burgess, and Owen Burgess makes it to the pylon, and is good for 2 points. 29-26, Sailors, I believe that's their biggest lead of the night. And I just, again, have to shout out their especially their red zone defense, but honestly, their entire defense here in the third quarter has been absolutely locked down. Probably a net gain of maybe 10 yards for Forest Hill Central in the entire third quarter. Kerstetter will make the kick. Pell and Telejan, or that looks like Udi actually, back to receive the kick. A lot of backspin on the kick from Kerstetter, fielded at about the 12. That's Miles Pell who's got it. He's going to get past the 30 and pulled down at the 34. 35.5 seconds left here in the third. South Christian Sailors are ahead by a field goal after an incredible run by Brody Schiltz to get the lead back from Forest Hill Central. Rangers have been in decent control of this game up until this third quarter, where they just have not been able to get anything done on offense. They're going to fake the sweep, and Williams going to try to get up front, but again, he runs into that D-line that has just not allowed anything. They just have no run game up the middle. They need to... Oh, I don't know what they need to do. Gain of about 2 is what it's going to officially be called, and they're going to let that clock run to the fourth quarter. But an incredible third quarter stand especially by South Christian's defense, keeping the score, or the Forest Hill Central score, the same at 26. Have pulled ahead now 29-26. And before we get underway in the fourth quarter, health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the health and safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nick Williams, again, back out to lead the Forest Hill Central offense. 2nd down and 8. Just a reminder as we resume play here. Williams got it back to his right, gonna try the run again, and quickly he was wrapped up. That's number 68, Benjamin Boyder. 6'2" defensive lineman, senior. Great wrap tackle there, just able to pull him down immediately. Gain of a couple, it looks like. Maybe just the one. Ball's on the 37. Williams now alone in the backfield. Four out wide, Sexton in the slot. He's back to pass. He's getting pressured, and he's going to have to take off. And he's got room to run. He's going to get past the 50, the 45, down to the 40 before he's tripped up and out of bounds. Pressure came from Gavin Bauma there. Great way to blow up that play, but Nick Williams had great reaction time to that and was able to get away for a huge gain, as now they are in Sailors territory all the way on the 40.
Being able to scramble for 20-plus yards on the play. Sets enough for
23 yards on that scramble for Nick Williams. Now he's got it back behind him. He's back to throw. Flag's going to be thrown immediately. That's going to be a false start on Forest Hill Central. That'll put them back at the 45.
West Valley taking the beating to GR Christian 56-7, and unfortunately GR Christian did suffer the loss in the first game to South Christian Sailors, but their program has been up on the rise as well. It's kind of like a really good team. Sailors handled it up until the finish, 27-3 loss.
Nick Williams getting the play call. Got it back behind him. Cullen Group is flanking him. Sexton in motion. Takes the snap. Williams back to pass. He's getting pressured. He's going to let it fly, and he's going to throw it away, which will keep it 2nd and 15. Singing the same old song, but Gavin Bauma again on the pressure. Him and Van Solkema have done a great job on the edge there. You also got Boyder, Jones, and Potter as the interior defensive linemen, who have been a force to reckon with, especially trying to run up the middle. They have just been able to stop just about anything that gets past them here in the second half. Just shy of 11 minutes left, and that's going to be a timeout called by Forest Hill Central. That's going to make it 2 timeouts remaining for both sides. again, if you would like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV, that's not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website, www.byrontv.com, for either a Blu-ray or DVD copy of whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15 and DVDs are just $10. Again, call 878-6781 or you can visit www.byrontv.com to order your Blu-ray or DVD today. You can also follow BCTV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at BCTV25 or on YouTube at BCTV.25 to stay up to date on our productions and news. Williams in shotgun, Sexton in motion. He's got Williams' group behind him. Williams back to pass. He's going to let it fly. Caught. Gain of about 8 or 9 looks like. That'll put them on the 36. That'll bring up 3rd down with 6 left to go. 10.5 minutes left. Williams has got 3 out wide, a back behind him, and he's looking to pass. Deep bomb, and that is caught for a touchdown for Forest Hills Central. I believe that's Miles Pell. Nick Williams' 4th touchdown pass of the game. That will make it 32-29. And now Forest Hills Central leads by a field goal. Lucas Muller to try to make this a 4-point game. Kick is up. And the kick is good to make it 33-29. It's no longer just a field goal to tie it back up. Now a 4-point game in favor of the Rangers, as the Sailors will await for the kickoff. Once again, we here at BCTV are always looking for new opportunities to connect with our community. One that makes the biggest impact is in the form of a sponsorship. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor of BCTV and would like more information, call 878-6780. Sponsorship rates are affordable, tax deductible, and help bring you even more community-oriented content. Once again, that number 878-6780. Just over 10 minutes left here in the 4th. Still plenty of game left to be played. Rather close contest, 33-29 once again. Central about to kick it off after Nick Williams' 4th touchdown pass of the game. Miles Pell to make the kick. And a ground ball kick, going to be fielded at about the 15. That's Jesse Vandergrind. I believe that's his first return of the day, and he's going to make it all the way down to the 38. That's pretty good field positioning for the Sailors, and a lot of time to work with. 10 minutes still on the clock. They need a touchdown to get the lead back. Brody Schultz back out on the field to take the snap. Osterhaven to his right. 4 wide targets for him. as well. Immediately back to pass. He's going to run it up the middle, and he's going to get a nice solid gain of about 5 yards. Harrison Hale on the stop. Or Angelo Passati on the stop, pardon me. Second down and 5 after Schiltz kept it. 4 out wide for him again. Osterhaven to his left in motion. Fakes the screen. He's going to run it up the middle again, and he's got room to run, and a lot of it. And he's going to get another nice solid gain. They are inside the 35 deep now in Ranger territory. Another big first down thanks to Brody Schiltz. Austin Burgess now, though, is going to take a couple snaps. Burgess in shotgun, Osterhaven to his left. Burgess is going to let it fly, and intended to Charlie Vermas. Looks like he slipped up a little bit just past the 30. Vandegrind going to come out for Jack Beist. And Brody Schiltz is back out in shotgun, alone in the backfield. Man in motion is Dax Blackport. Schiltz is going to take it himself, and he's going to get down to about the 30. Gain of about 4. Third down and 6. That's what it'll bring up for the Sailors. Austin Burgess back in as the quarterback. Vandegrind to his left, gonna fake the handoff, and he is met very quickly. That is Matt Sexton, number 7. Tight end and outside linebacker puts a quick stop to that one. No gain. Gonna remain 4th and 6. 7 minutes, 20 seconds left, or 50 seconds, pardon me, left on the clock. Burgess is going to be back in shotgun alone. He's back to pass. He's going to let it fly. It is caught for a first down by number 7, Charlie Vermas. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock here in the 4th, and that is a big 4th down conversion for the Sailors. Vermas, a 6'3" junior. Schiltz back in the backfield, puts the man in motion as Vandegrind. Schiltz going to take it himself, runs up the middle, got a good gain, good cut, and he's going to get pulled down at about the 5, maybe inside of it. And the Sailors are cruising once again. Ball's going to be spotted at the 4. Forest Hill Central have just had almost no answer for Brody Schiltz here in the second half on the QB keep, and he's going to take it again, and right as I say that, of course, a big stop. That's number 19, Brody Tenek. Gain of about 1 as Brody Schiltz is able to reach to get to the 3. 2nd and goal, 3 on the 3. Schiltz going to take it himself, run up the middle, awaiting the call. Looks like he's going to be just short at the 1.5 yard line. Third and goal. We'll see what they do here. And there's a Ranger down on the field. So there will be an injury timeout here. 6 minutes, 17 seconds left on the clock. The Rangers lead by 4, 33-29 here in the fourth quarter. Keep up with everything at MHSAA on social media. Look them up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for tournament updates, event announcements, video highlights, and high school sports news from around the state. It's the best way to connect with the MHSAA every day. It's number 28, James Lockman. Senior linebacker and running back. And he's going to get off of the field under his own power, so that's very good to see. Once again, third and goal on the 1/2 yard line after 2 runs by Brody Schiltz. Brody Schiltz is going to take the snap once again. Schiltz in shotgun. Osterhaven to his left. Schiltz is going to try to punch through. Still awaiting the signal. Still awaiting the signal. Touchdown, South Christian, and they pull ahead 35-33. Another rushing touchdown by Brody Schiltz. And that will give South Christian the lead once again. Kerstetter to make the point after. Give the Sailors a lead of a field goal with 6 minutes and 2 seconds left on the clock. Kick from Kerstetter is up and through once again. Another great kick by him. And now the Sailors will kick it off, holding on to a 3-point lead. While we await the kickoff, once again, health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the health and safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of education and athletics. Kerstetter will kick it off again. Kick is away. Lands at about the 14, looks like, and will roll all the way for a touchback for Forest Hill Central. Ball will be placed at the 20, 80 yards to go for Forest Hill Central. They trail by 3, just over 6 minutes left here in the fourth. Man in motion is group. Screen out to him, and he's going to get 3 or 4. There's going to be flags thrown, though, at the end of the play. We'll see what they want to call here.
It definitely looks like a right hand by the Sailors defense, but it just
going to be a personal foul on the Sailors. That could be very costly. A 15-yard penalty at the spot of the ball. That'll put them all the way at the 42 now. Williams with the back behind him. It's group. Sexton in motion. Williams thought about letting it fly, and he will, and it is caught. Nice catch there, and a good move. He's going to get past the 30, past the 25, the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. We do have a flag on the play, so everybody hold on. And they are also saying that he stepped out, but we need to resolve the penalty first. Flag thrown at about the 35-yard line in Sailor territory. Legal block in the back on the offense. See where the spot looks like it's going to be at the 35. No. Going to go way further back. The 45 is where the ball will be placed. Still in Sailor territory, but a lot less than they thought they had. Fresh set of downs, though, still in the long reception that got called back quite a bit. First down for the Rangers. Williams alone in the backfield. Telejan in motion, hands it off to him on the sweep. Flag is thrown, and he's going to be pulled down at the 50. We'll see what the flag is first. That was thrown by the white hat himself. Holding on the offense, so another 10 yards lost, unless they decline it. I would imagine they decline this because of the loss of yards already received on the play, but it looks like they accepted it. First down and 20. Ball's going to be placed on the 45 back in Ranger zone territory.
See how much pressure Cody Jones and all those big defensive linemen can get in, and how long this linebacker and cornerback can hold these wide receivers in coverage.
And timeout is going to be called by the Rangers. That is their second of the half. They will have one remaining as they face a 1st and 20 on their own 45. Once again, if you would like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV, that's not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website, www.byrontv.com, for a Blu-ray or DVD copy of whatever you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15 and DVDs are just $10. Again, call 878-6781 or you can visit www.byrontv.com to order your Blu-ray or DVD today. Man in motion is Telejan. Fakes the handoff. Williams gonna pass deep over the middle, and it is caught by Miles Pell. No, wow, what a play. And he is still down, but I think he held on. That is a freshman, as the training staff will come out and check up on him. That was a great catch, and it is confirmed. Yep, it is a catch. Managed to hold on despite getting injured on it. What a play by the freshman, who has just been incredible for the Rangers tonight. He's done a lot for the team thus far tonight. He is sitting back up. And he is going to get back up and walk off under his own power. That's really good to see. A really great catch that really helped out the Rangers. And that is just one of the many plays he has been involved in. It's not good when any player goes down, but especially a playmaker like Miles Pell has been tonight. But it's very good to see that he's able to walk off the field under his own power. Williams back in the backfield, back behind him. He's going to let it fly again. Caught by number 30 before he's pulled down. That is number 30, Finn Brunink. And Miles Pell, one play after getting shaken up, is already back out on the field. Much to the delight of the Forest Hills Central faithful. 4.5 minutes left on the clock. 2nd down and 5 for the Rangers. Williams, the back behind him. Gets the snap, gonna fake the handoff. He's rolling out to his right. Pressure comes, lets it fly, and catch is called by the referee. It looked like it hit the ground, but that is going to be caught for a 1st down for the Rangers. A very close call. That's the far end of the field, so I didn't have a great look at it. Referee was pretty definitive, though, about that being a catch. That'll go for a 1st down for the Rangers. Under 4 minutes left now, as the Rangers are in the red zone. Gonna hand it off to Group, who is met by that D-line once again. Still not allowing very much through the middle, on the ground at least. It's gonna be a gain of about 1 for Colin Group. 3.5 minutes left. Williams getting the play call. 7 seconds left on the play clock. Williams, 3 out wide, back behind him. Snap, looking to pass, and it is blocked at the line and incomplete. Once again, the Sailors D-line come up big. And that's a big stop on 2nd down for an incompletion. 3rd down and 8. Nathan Potter going to be swapped out for Dax Blackport here. Got to keep that D-line fresh, because those last 2 plays have pretty much been all by the defensive linemen. Incredible work from them, especially in the red zone all game. 3 minutes exactly left on the clock. Williams back to pass. He's going to let it fly. It is caught by Telejan Van Solkema on the coverage, and he pulls Telejan down after a gain of maybe a yard onto the 15. Ball's going to be placed right at the 15-yard line, so a gain of about 1, maybe half a yard. And it looks like they are going to go for the field goal to tie it up. Number 11, Lucas Moeller, the kicker. He's a sophomore. Looking to tie this game up with 2 minutes, 15 seconds left on the clock. Snap. Oh, it's a fake. Telejan on the run, lets it fly. Incomplete. Flag is thrown. Oh, no. Flag thrown after the coverage. Don't want to assume, but it looks like it might be defensive pass interference on the fake. Gutsy play call by Dave Fortino. You'll love to see it. Ref is gonna, he's talking to Fortino. And the call is officially pass interference, so they will get that is the first pass interference call all night, I believe. Doesn't look like doesn't give them the first down though. So it's gonna be 4th and 2 on the 8-yard line. It's a closer kick for Mueller. We'll see if they try to do it again, and it's going to be a timeout called by South Christian. As they certainly need to talk about things. This game has been incredibly chaotic and very wrong of me to expect the last 2 minutes to be anything different. During this timeout, let's take a moment and thank our sponsors once again. They are, of course, Byron Township, a community on the move, and Gaines Charter Township. Two minutes, 7 seconds left on the clock. We'll see what the Rangers want to do here as they face 4th and 2 on the Sailors' 8-yard line. 2 yards for a first down. They trail by 3. They might go for the field goal. Mueller is out there. Just a play ago, they faked it with Telejan attempting a pass, and then a pass interference call. Mueller back to make the kick. Telejan takes the snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. Tied game, 36-36, 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. One timeout for either team. We are tied once again here at Waddell Field. Still got time on the clock with a timeout remaining. Brody Schiltz has made some explosive plays today. Great runs and again, that nice throw to Owen Burgess. Kerstetter has also been very good with his leg today. Still a lot of time on the clock. 2 minutes in football is not 2 minutes in real life. Very exciting game, very close game all the way through. I think the biggest lead was 13-0 back in the first. That was quickly remedied by the Sailors in the second. Miles Pell, once again, to make the kick. Kick is away, it's a line drive again. Gonna land at about the 12, fielded inside the 10. Van de Grind, not going to get much there. Pulled down at about the 17 looks like where they're going to mark him, or the 18, pardon me. Under 2 minutes now after the kickoff. Austin Burgess will come out as the quarterback. He has got 4 targets out wide, a back to his left in shotgun. Quick screen pass to Osterhaven, who's going to get a solid gain of about 3 or 4 on that one. It's just past 21-22 yard line, so that's about a 4-yard gain on the quick screen. Minute 40 left. Clock still rolling.
Unfortunately, Isaac couldn't find the gap that the offensive line set for him up top.
Burgess back to pass, rolling out. He's going to let it fly deep. Wide open is Easton Reck. He's going to make the catch at the 45, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Easton Reck. With a minute and 15 left on the clock. And South Christian has taken the lead back, 42-36. What a play by Easton Reck, the sophomore, 5'8" wide receiver. Pass by Austin Burgess, the 6'1" junior quarterback. What a play. Kerstetter to make it a full 7-point game. Hold to be made by Owen Burgess. 78 yards on that touchdown pass. Kick is up. And the kick, once again, right down Main Street. Kerstetter with another great extra point. 75 seconds left on the clock. Just a great play drawn up there. I mean, Easton Reck was wide open in the dead center of the field. And he just ran all the way. It was a great pass as well by Austin Burgess. Goodness, what a game. Kerstetter to kick it off again. Telejan and Miles Pell back to receive the kickoff. Rangers trail by 7. They have a timeout left, and once again, 75 seconds left on the clock. Kerstetter's kick is away. Nice kick, gonna be fielded at about the 2 by Telejan. He's gonna run to the left, and he's got a little bit of room. Decent return there on the awkward sort of recovery there as it took a bad bounce for the Rangers. So Telejan, quick thinking to return it, or to make the decision to return it instead of trying to see if it would go out of bounds, or go into the end zone, I should say. They're on the 22, 78 yards away from the end zone. Just 1 timeout left. Minute 9 seconds left. Williams has got a back behind him. And he's back to pass. He's going to let it fly. It is caught for about a 7-yard gain, maybe 8. That was to Blake Telejan. Quick 7-yard reception there. He got out of bounds to stop the clock. 1 minute 4 seconds left. Williams again with a back behind him. He drops back, lets it fly, incomplete. tried to get it to Telejan again, but just goes a little low. That'll bring up 3rd and 3.
To get to that outside and then get out of bounds for this team to get for the clock to stop with about a minute left. What do you think Coach Fortino is going to do with this 1 minute offense? Oh, yeah, you're the guy. You got to tell me what they're going to do. No, we'll see. We'll see what
Williams in shotgun, back behind him again. Man in motion. Who else? It's Sexton again. He drops back. Williams going to let it fly. It is caught. That is good for a first down, but he does not get out of bounds to stop the clock. Clock is stopped until the ball is planted, and clock is going again. 50 seconds left on it. Williams drops back again, looking to pass. He's going to let it fly. Incomplete. Just throws it away. So there's 42 seconds on the dot left in regulation. And we have an injury timeout as there is a sailor down at the 41.
multiple stops. They converted 5 for 5 third and down conversions, and the start of this half, and then went over 6. The next few drives, we have seen this. The safety group and the quarterback group let plays go over the middle, and allowing this central team to get 20 plus yards throws down the field. Will Coach Danny Brown focus more on pass coverage, or will he bring a blitz?
We shall see as South Christian cannot let anything behind them, but
Boys said that sportsmanship is the golden rule in action, but why should it stop when the game is over? Now more than ever, we need to respect each other and treat each other with common decency, not only between the lines, but outside the lines in our daily lives. In sports and in life, nothing beats good sportsmanship. Message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. That is Brody Schiltz, who was down. Have to come out for at least one play, as the training staff had to come out onto the field per MHSAA rules. South Christian showing prevent. They've got 4 outside of the 50. Williams back to pass. Quick pass to Sexton, who is going to reach, but is not going to get out of bounds. And the Rangers will have to use their final timeout. There's about a 5-yard gain on that quick pass to Sexton. Unable to get out of bounds. 32 seconds left on the clock. And during this timeout, once again, nearly 1,500 of the state's top students athletes will be recognized for excelling academically and in-school activities through the MHSAA's Scholar Athlete Award, underwritten by Farm Bureau Insurance. The applicants will be in the running for a total of 32 $2,000 college scholarships. Application materials are available exclusively online through the MHSAA website, and the deadline to apply is December 6th. Do not miss out. Big 4th down here for Forest Hills Central. They need 5 yards to get the first down. They're trailing by a touchdown, still in their own territory on the 41. Nick Williams in the backfield with a back behind him. He's got 4 targets out wide. It's actually 3rd and 5, pardon me. He takes the snap. He's going to let it fly. Nice pass onto the 50. Telejan with a nice move, and he will get out of bounds for a first down. 24.7 on the clock. Ran out of bounds at about the 47, looks like, as he crosses midfield into Sailor territory now. Blake Telejan has been a big playmaker for the Rangers tonight. Whether it's on kickoff, defense, or being the wide receiver. Tries to get it to Sexton, but Sexton can't handle it, and ball is dropped and incomplete. Probably for the best that he dropped it, though, because defense was surrounding him and he would have been pulled down in bounds. .7 seconds left. Williams in the backfield. Group behind him. He drops back. Pressure comes, lets it fly. Intercepted, and South Christian will win this one. A game-sealing interception by number 2, Owen Burgess. Had that incredible touchdown catch earlier in the game that started the scoring for South Christian, and he will also close it out as well. 14 seconds left on the clock, no timeouts remaining.
What a play by Owen Burgess. Pick off the throw that was overthrown to his wide receiver, to Nick Williams' wide receiver, and to end the game.
Just kind of had to throw it up there and hope for the best. And unfortunately for the Rangers, it fell into the hands of the awaiting Owen Burgess to seal this game. Austin Burgess will take the final snap, and he will take a knee and run out the clock, as that will do it for us here at Waddell Field. Your South Christian Sailors, after a tough-fought battle, will claim victory over Forest Hills Central. Final score of 43-36. That's all for us here at BCTV for now. I am still Nate Ewing, and we will see you all next time.